In the eyes of millions of fans, Sam Heughan is a model of elegance, kindness and talent, an actor who captivates people not only with his role as Jamie Fraser in Outlander, but also with his exemplary, dedicated real-life image. But few people know that, behind the spotlight, the person who knows him best, Sam's biological mother Chrissie Heughan, has a very different perspective. And for the first time after many years of silence, Chrissie has spoken out. He wasn't always the perfect boy everyone thought he was. In a special interview with the Edinburgh Sentinel magazine, Chrissie, a famous Scottish artist with handmade works from paper, shared her most honest thoughts about her only son. "I love Sam. As a mother, that love will never change. But I also have to admit, he is no longer the child I raised in our small country. Fame, it changes people." Chrissie does not deny her pride in her son's huge success in Hollywood. But according to her, fame has also brought about a growing distance in the mother-son relationship. "I can't remember the last time Sam was home," Chrissie said sadly. "Every time he calls, he's in a hurry. No matter how much he loves his job, it can't replace family time. After the success of Outlander, Sam became too busy to be a son," Chrissie said. "The calls became shorter, the visits home became less frequent, and even her birthday, which he used to always remember, is now just a short text message on social media. I don't need much. Just to see him appear at the door, give me a hug. But now, I only see my son on screen." The pressure of fame. Chrissie also expressed concern that Sam is living in a whirlwind of halo and public expectations. "People see Sam at events, smiling brightly, answering interviews cleverly. But I know clearly, behind those moments is an exhausted man." She said that, on a rare occasion when Sam called in the middle of the night, his voice was hoarse from lack of sleep and stress. He said, "Mom, I feel like I'm not in control of my life anymore. I kept quiet, because I didn't know how to help him from afar." Relationship with Katrina, sadness in a mother's heart. Another topic that worries Chrissie is the relationship between Sam and co-star Katrina Balfe. "I had hopes. There was an undeniable connection between them. When I watched them together, I saw something that transcended acting." However, according to Chrissie, it was precisely because of those expectations that she was even more disappointed when Sam and Katrina repeatedly denied their real-life relationship. "I asked him, 'Do you love her?' Sam just smiled and changed the subject. He never gave me a straight answer." She said that if Sam loved Katrina but couldn't say it, it would be heartbreaking. And if he really didn't love her, then why did their eyes look at each other so emotionally? Charity, Mum disagrees. Another point that Chrissie spoke out about was the way Sam ran the Charity My Peak Challenge, MPC. "He always said it was his life's mission, but sometimes I felt he was too focused on image, rather than the real impact on the community." She said she had suggested many times that she should be more transparent, should listen to feedback from people at home and abroad, but Sam often thought she was over-anxious. "I just want my son to remember that charity is not about making a name for himself. It's about touching people's hearts, even if they don't know you." Unsent letter. Chrissie wrote Sam a long letter last year, but she has yet to send it. In the letter, "I told him about the days when he was 5 years old, running around the house with a plastic sword, dreaming of being a knight. I told him about the first time he did a school play, and how proud I was. But I also wrote that I miss my son, not the Hollywood Sam Heughan, but my lil Sam. I'm still waiting for him to come home." When asked if she wanted Sam to know about the interview, Chrissie was thoughtful. "I hope he reads it, and knows that everything I say comes from love. I don't blame him. I just miss my son." After the interview, Chrissie returned to her artwork, where she found peace. On a wooden shelf in her small studio, there is still an old photo, Sam, aged 10, smiling brightly next to his mother. The photo has faded a little, but the sentiment is as clear as the first day. Sam Heughan's emotional reaction, I am sorry, Mom. Chrissie Heughan's interview quickly attracted great attention from the media and fans around the world. On social networks, a series of explosive reactions. Some expressed sympathy for Chrissie. Others thought that something deeper was happening in the Heughan family. Not long after that, Sam Heughan officially spoke up. But instead of refuting or justifying, his reaction surprised and moved everyone. A public handwritten letter. On the afternoon of the next day, on his personal Instagram account, Sam posted a picture of a handwritten letter, his familiar black ink on a pure white background. In the caption, he simply wrote, "To Mom. To those who think I've forgotten the most important things in life." The letter reads, "Dear Mom, I read every line you shared. At first, I felt hurt. But then, I felt heartbroken, not because you spoke up, but because you felt so alone that you had to turn to the media to say what I should have heard a long time ago. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry for the times I texted instead of called. I'm sorry for missing your birthday. I'm sorry that I let the spotlight make me forget the look in your eyes, the eyes that always believed in me, no matter who I was." A son's promise. Sam continued with heartfelt words. "You know I love my job. But you're right, work can't replace family. I can't do anything truly great without maintaining the most sacred relationships in my life. You said I've changed. Maybe you're right, but I never stopped being your son. I just let life make me forget that. I promise to come back. Not just to visit, but to be there. To sit with you in the studio, to cook your favorite meals, and to listen to you tell me the stories I used to love to hear before bed." The never-before-seen photo, Sam and Mum, back. Just a few days after the letter, the paparazzi caught Sam at Edinburgh Airport. No bodyguards, no hood, he quietly returned home, like a normal son. The Scottish Herald later published an exclusive photo. Sam and Chrissie sitting together in the small garden behind the house. She was smiling brightly, holding a cup of tea, and Sam, not the screen star, but a simple man, in a sweater, his head slightly bowed like a little boy listening to his mother. The photo was shared thousands of times with the most popular caption, "There are some things fame can't buy, forgiveness from a mother." Fans were moved, and learned something. Fans around the world were moved. We often worship celebrities as gods, but they are also children who needed a hug from their mothers. Wrote a fan from Brazil, "There is nothing stronger than a man who bows down and apologizes to his mother." Commented an American viewer,